Hey YouTube, what's up? Back here with a quick little video journal here in Cape Town. And I saw someone post on their story their little journal entry that they did when they read Think and Grow Rich a couple years ago. And I read Think and Grow Rich around 2020. And I remember while I did that same journal entry, because it tells you to write it down in the book to get very clear on your goal, I wrote down something along the lines of make $200,000 by 30 years old. I'm not 30 years old yet, but I just want to share something crazy. I did find the exact journal entry that I did, and I want to also show you how much money I have in the bank. Not to flex, but just to show you like what is possible in such a short amount of time. Because I wrote this down in 2020, and I remember writing it down. had so much fear, so much anxiety, and so much doubt that I could even attain something like this, that I wish I could go back and just tell that younger version of me, hey, dream bigger because you will achieve it. And if you're seeing this, you're seeing it for a reason. And I'm telling you to dream bigger. So here, I'm going to pull up my laptop. Hold up. First things first, this is my bank account. And you see, I don't want to leak anything, but $200,000 total. I just refreshed it. I'll refresh it again. $200,000. Pretty crazy, especially for someone my age. But hang on, I'm going to open up my notes. Give me a second. Sorry for the cut there. I had to find it. In my notes that I wrote on my iPhone on 2020, as you can see right there, December 2, 2020, at 3:18 in the morning. I don't know if, I guess it was 3:18 in the morning. I literally wrote down my desire, and to get this clear on what I wanted was actually very scary for me. I had so much doubt, but I wrote, I want to accumulate $200,000 by the time I'm 30. I ain't even close to 30 yet. So I got this. As you can see, this was my Think and Grow Rich back in 2020. Then as you can see right there, hope I don't leak anything, 200K. And hold up, I'm going to put you guys on a tripod so I can talk about this more. So the reason why I'm making this video is less about flexing on you guys. Oh, I got all this money. Because really that's not a lot of money. And it's crazy for me to say that because back when I wrote that in 2020, it felt like such a long shot to me. I had so much doubt, so much fear, and so much anxiety to write down the number, the exact number and the timeline. When you do that, I feel like in my initial thoughts back then, I remember thinking, I'm like, what if I fail? What if I fail? And I think that's a normal thing to do, but I did have so much self-doubt. I had so much self-doubt and I didn't know how I was going to achieve it. But somehow, some way, 6 years ahead of schedule, I'm 24 now. So I have $200,000 just sitting in the bank. And that doesn't count the investments I have elsewhere. But crazy to think I was able to do this. And I was able to do it when I wrote that down. And I think there's power in getting clear and really writing down what you want. And this is what that book talks about. If you haven't read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, it's obviously one of the foundational books I think everyone should read. Because back in 2020 when I wrote that, I didn't know how any of this would be possible, but I'm here now in Cape Town, living it up. I've traveled to Bali, went to Singapore to watch some F1, go to New York to go shopping. I've done all of that, but back then I didn't even know if it was even possible. And you might be in the same scenario I wasn't. And I want to say I'm just a normal dude, but the advice I would give to my younger self, if I would rewrite that, is to dream so big. Because I think the bigger you dream, the easier it is to get. Now, the thing about this is, if you dream so big, how do you not doubt yourself? You are going to doubt yourself. That's it. That's the thing. You're going to doubt yourself. And there's going to be nights where you're like, I have no idea how this is going to happen. But the thing is, the doubt is erased if you keep taking action. That is the key thing. Action, action, action. Nothing will ever change if you don't take action. And even if you're doubting yourself, but you still put in the work day in, day out, and you take action and you try to learn, you try to improve every single day, no matter what happens, your doubt will decrease and the action will increase Doubt decreases, action increases till you get to the tipping point where it's inevitable for your dreams to come true. And it's just wild for me to think back to a time where I had such low self-confidence and I didn't know what I really wanted. And to write that down and to get clear was a risk for me. It felt scary. To write down your goals felt scary because I was just so scared of failure. I want you guys to get clear. Even if you're scared, get clear on what you want. Write it down in detail, but write it down big. Dream big. And day by day, just go after it. Go after it little by little. And I want you to give yourself the freedom to breathe. I like that time frame I did. I like the fact that I said I was 30, even though I should have made the dollar amount bigger, but I liked how I made the goal 30 because I think thinking in 5 to 10 year time frames is very beneficial. Because let's say you set a 5-year target, first 3 years you doubt yourself, but you're still taking action. You still have anxiety, you still have fear, you still have no idea what's going to happen your first 3 years, but you took action every single day, every single year, every single month. Then it's going to come a point where in the next 2 years, it just goes like this. Because you reach the tipping point. You reach the tipping point where it's inevitable because you took the action. Even while you were doubting yourself, you took the action. And because you can see it, you literally can see it because you're at the tipping point, all the doubt goes away. And when all the doubt goes away, it's a rocket ship up. And everything you wrote down will be possible. So that's why I say, get clear, write down what you want, even if you don't fully believe you can do it, even if you don't even know how you're going to do it, because day by day you'll figure it out slowly but surely. And another key thing I want to say is you'll never be ready. You'll never be 100% prepared, but the action is the biggest thing. Don't waste time on other stuff but action, because action will be the biggest lessons for you. Spending time on YouTube, trying to learn every single nook and cranny of a strategy and paying for courses, all this and that, they can help, yes, but if you're not taking action, it doesn't change anything. So make sure you're taking action and make sure you get clear. This is just a quick one for you guys because it's pretty crazy to me to look back on something I wrote back in 2020 at 3 a.m. when I was probably like having an existential crisis on not knowing what I want in my life and not knowing how I'm going to get there, and honestly being in a dark place. And now I'm here. It's not all sunshines and rainbows now, but the fact that I can look back at that and see the growth, that is the reward at itself. It's not the 200 grand in the bank. So I hope this is a little inspirational for anyone who's in that scenario, because I'm just a regular guy and you can do it too. So peace out, YouTube. Bye.